Okay, we're back again. Part 3. Lady Crocker super moist devil's food cake for Thanksgiving dinner. And while it was cooking, it's time to take that cake out of the oven. We cleaned up everything, even our cast iron skillet from last night. Okay, now. Okay, that looks pretty good, but let me get a toothpick. Probably have some up there. Yeah, it might need a couple more minutes, which, you know, maybe my oven wasn't exactly. Oh, actually, you know, I don't really need toothpicks anymore because I got brand new teeth. And everything's in plastic nowadays, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt to deal with. Yep. I'm gonna set that down. Man, I met a one-armed man one time down in Arkansas. He was selling odds and ends. We were coming back from Louisiana, me and the youngins, and he was quite a character. He sold me an Elvis Presley license plate. Yeah, and I put it on my 1967 F-250 Camper's Gas Special. Oh, okay. That down there looks fine. That up there's kind of fine too. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes just to be on the safe side. Ain't gonna burn. We ain't gonna scorch it. Couple minutes just to be on the safe side. Just a little bit. Not quite done on top. Oh. But like I say, while the cake's cooking, I was cleaning up and didn't put up nothing, you know. But now I got my hot water heater running. But as soon as you turn the water off, it goes out automatically. That's good. But then when you get you got to go through the whole thing again. You got to turn on the switch. If they'd have I read the book on it after I discovered it wasn't working right, and it's supposed to have a new switch. They use the old switch for the old gas electric hot water heater. In the book it shows new switches. So that's probably all they got to do is put the correct switch to go to that hot water heater. It'll probably work. I think. I don't know. But anyway, okay, that's okay. 6:06. We're gonna take it out at 6:10. And Dixie's wore out, but that was a long trip. 6 days on the road, and we made it back here. On the way back, we stopped in Tupelo, Mississippi, birthplace of Elvis Presley and his twin brother who didn't make it. And we stayed at this Motel 6, you know, where they leave the light on for you. And it was all right, but we were right downtown Tupelo. We were going to go around and stay at the Red Roof Inn and we took the wrong turn, ended up downtown Tupelo. And it was all right, you know, it wasn't expensive. It was less than $100, but I think it was 70 something, and it was all right. But we didn't hang around. We left there. And it took us 12 hours to go from Tupelo to Briceville, Florida. Tupelo, Mississippi to Briceville, Florida. We went down through the country. Beautiful country, mostly cotton fields. Oh, and hills down in that part. I enjoyed it. Oh man. Okay. You ever sit and watch water boil? It takes it longer if you watch it. Or it seems like it. And if you walk away from it and leave it, it'll be boiling before you know it. That's why you need a tea kettle with a whistler on it, you know. That way, it'll tell you when it's ready. Like I say, I don't need toothpicks anymore, really. I mean, I ain't got no teeth to pick, these new teeth. And they gave me uppers and lowers. And they said I had to wait at least a month or more for to do a final fitting on a lower. And yeah, they aggravate me. They don't fit right, they don't feel right, and they slip and move around. And they said, well, we'll fix that. All you got to do is, you know, we'll put in some implants and posts, and they'll be just as good as original teeth. And I said, okay, we'll consider that. And they said, it only cost you about $20,000. And I said, $20,000? I said, well, Lord, I think I'll buy $20,000 worth of Black Angus bred cattle, confirmed by the vet that they are, you know, pregnant, and put them on this 100 acres of grass here at Bill Bryce's farm. 8 months thereabout, we'll have calves on the ground. And, you know, 8 months after that, you can take, depending on how many cows you put on, $20,000 to buy quite a few cows. And 8 months later, you can take those calves to the sale when they got weight on them, you know, 6 months old or whatever, and you get your money back. And your cows will be paid for, and you got to have a couple bulls. Got to have bulls in the woods, bulls in the woods, to, you know, and on the grass to propagate. And 8 months later, the second time you go to the sale, it's profit. You know, that's what I told Bill. He said, oh, well, you know, we got plenty of deer on there, and if you put cattle out there, you got to fence that runway off. That's 7/10 of a mile. And I said, well, we got post and fence. You got post and fence, I'll do it. And, well, I think his grandpa and his great-grandpa had cattle on this place. Yeah, there was an old homestead here, but not Bill. He was afraid I said, well, you know, the deer are all over the place. You know, you land your plane, the deer's there, and they'll run out of the way. He said, yeah, but, you know, deer will run. I don't know about them cows. So anyway, that's what I'm going to invest my $20,000 in. Or the bank will have to come up with it. I'll have to, you know. But they'll do that, you know. They'll do it for teeth. They'll do it for cows. I mean, you know, investment's investment. Okay, I got to shut up and get this cake out of the oven. And I know it's done now. There we go. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Now all we got to do is let it cool down. Yeah, I'd say about by 6:30, 6:45, I'll be able to put this rich and creamy milk chocolate icing on it. Oh, okay. Well, that's part 3. Dixie, you gonna get up and go outside, or you gonna lay around all morning? It's after 6 o'clock. The sun will be shining a little bit. Not yet. It's still dark outside. And we got a big day ahead. We still got a lot to do before we go to Ocean Way. Be with the youngins. Oh, it'll probably be 7 o'clock before it gets daylight, I guess. This is a good song. I wrote this back in the 80s. Probably about 83, something like that. Year my second son was born. No, he was born in 84. It's a good song. It's a wedding song. And Seeds of Love. I can actually play that on the guitar, or play the rhythm part of it. Okie doke. Now all we gotta do is cool down and put that icing on it, and we got devil's food. I think the last one I made was triple fudge chocolate. But I like devil's food cake. You know. Okie doke. That's part 3. I don't know if there'll be a part 4. But like I say, you know, happy Thanksgiving, boys and girls. Hope you have a good time with the family. I gotta turn this oven off. I don't need it on now. Yeah, if you don't need it, turn off the gas. Waste not, want not. Toodaloo buckaroos.